everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, welcome, please subscribe. Today guys, I'm doing my first ever video of Red Dead Redemption Roleplay Online. So people have wanted me to do this in a long time, so I'm doing it now. I do see quite a lot of YouTubers do this, so it gave me inspiration to try my own. I got invited to Tall Tree Lodge and watched to the end of the video because something very bad happens and I'm still traumatized now. So this was filmed on my helmet camera and I'm now doing a voiceover to tell you exactly how I felt in that moment, so yeah. In this video, and for videos in the future of Red Dead, there is no violence included. However, if you do want to see that, go over to the 1+1 games where me and my cousin do collab videos. Just woken up, so that's probably why I sound very soft, I don't know. And if you're thinking, why don't you do Maple Springs anymore? I'm just coming up with so many ideas, writing them down and planning them out. Anyway guys, hopefully you enjoy this video. This is the arena and the stables where I keep my horses. I have more than one, well in fact I have 3. It is very loud as we do have loads of trains coming by. We also have a round pen which I like to use with beginner horses just so they can get a feeling of someone riding them, so it's just easier. It's just very irritating because we are very close to the train, so it makes a lot of noise and it always scares my horses. This is my horse Ginger. She is a chestnut, as you probably can tell. She is my main heart horse and she is absolutely amazing. I'm still training her to do a few things and she is probably my most trusted horse, so that's why I'm taking her on this trail ride. As the video goes on, you will get to know Ginger a lot more, so yeah. Around 9:10 I did end up getting up. I did have a late night, that's probably why. I then walked over to the stables to go get Ginger and do a warm-up. The manager was obviously up nice and early, so she decided to tack Ginger up for me, which is absolutely a life-saving job for me. Then I leaded her over and then hinched her to the fence. It started raining. Of course, in every single ranch I have, it decides to rain, and it was really heavily as well. But luckily Ginger is not afraid of the rain, so that's a good thing. I brushed her down and the amount of dust came off her was ridiculous. I gave her a nice treat because she stayed nice and still, and then I mounted her. I then began to get her to go on the outside of the fence and warm up. The weather was so unpredictable because then it began to get extremely hot. Like, I was literally sweating, it's ridiculous. Ginger then randomly started spooking at the round pen, even though we go past it every time we warm up. After a long walk of her stretching her neck, I then tightened the rein to get her into a trot. I then changed the rein and she did not seem happy about that at all. Ginger was randomly spooking at random things like the trees moving, the leaves falling, the bushes moving, I don't know, she was just very spooky today. After a long time of training, she was getting very stressed and very irritated. She almost bucked me off, luckily she didn't because I was able to stay in the saddle. She was so stressed I couldn't even pat her. Luckily the trail ride was not today, it is actually tomorrow morning, so I wanted to do a brief warm up and stretches so she is very fit and healthy, ready to go. I led her over to her stall so she can rest ready for the big day tomorrow. After I put her in her stall, I untacked her, gave her some food and water ready for the night. I settled her bed down so she's ready to sleep. I then walked over to my house where I stay and I went to bed straight away. What a surprise. As soon as I put my head down on the pillow, it decides to rain very heavily. And even thunder. It was so loud, it was so hard to get to sleep. The thunder was ear blasting. It was horrible. Let's hope I get a good night's sleep for tomorrow. 5:30 AM I got up, yes, very early than I did yesterday. I just wanted to get there at a reasonable time because I don't want to get there late and I don't want to get there too early, and plus I wanted to get Ginger nice and warmed up, ready to go. Ginger seemed to be in a very good mood this morning, but obviously I can't take that for sure because horses can change their moods any time of the day. We then began the warm-up, and also guys, here's a montage.
I was scared of dentists and the dark. I was scared of pretty girls and starting conversations. All my friends are turning green. Yeah, the magician's assistant in their dream. Running down to the riptide, taken away to the dark side. I wanna be your left and guy decides to quit his job and head to New York City. This cowboy's running from himself.
To be honest, Ginger did definitely better than she did yesterday. I think she was just having one of those days, like I think we all do, especially on a Monday morning. It's just not the best. But yeah, we then led her out, and well, I led her out, and then I mounted her outside the arena. Before we left, I made sure I packed some snacks and drinks in the horse pad because honestly, I cannot go on a trail ride without water or food. Literally, I always snack on the way. Me and Ginger were so excited to head off because there was no rain. It was so hot. I was literally sweating. No hesitation, I just jumped on Ginger and we headed off. I felt really good and confident on Ginger, and I think it's because we were both in a really good mood and the weather was just lovely, so we were just enjoying it. We started to canter around and just enjoying the time we had. We don't normally get invited to events, or there's just not events on, so this is definitely a first for Ginger. We came across a hill, only a small one, but I took her into a trot anyway. I do see quite a lot of videos of people cantering down hills, cantering up hills. It makes me so mad because they're not worrying about the horse's care. It's just very irritating to watch. It just gets on my nerves, like just don't. We came across Ginger's favourite river. She absolutely loves it. Normally she used to spook at it. I got her so used to it now that she doesn't even mind it. She started spooking at a few rocks on the side, but even though she's seen them many times, she just didn't like the look of them. How can I not give you a montage while I go on this beautiful trail ride? Finally made it to Longtree Lodge where the event takes place. This is where you have to go to collect the map for the rest of the trail ride. So on the email that everyone got was to meet at the Longtree Lodge, and then they would give you the map for the trail ride so you don't get lost. They also tell you some safety rules on the way and safety places to go if there's any emergencies. We were quite early, but luckily people did start arriving as well. I got to talk to people, they got to meet my horses and I got to meet theirs. We were laughing about funny moments we've had with our horses. Some people did just turn up to get the map, then go on the trail ride. However, I just wanted to stay, talk to people and make friends. After a long time of chatting and laughing, we did end up leaving. They did ask if we should all go in a group, however I did say I wanted to go on my own. I got on Ginger and boy, her mane was messed up. It was like all over the place. I went inside to get the map and now we can be on our way. There was this really annoying bird keep screeching in my ear and it was literally annoying me so much. There was 2 men that worked at the lodge and he was telling us good luck and have fun. I did notice a couple of jumps, so of course we're going to do them. And while I do that, here is some music.
Midnight, you come and pick me up, no headlights. Long drive could end in burning flames or paradise. Fade into view. Oh, it's been a while since I have even heard.
After all that fun, something is just about to happen. We were just calmly walking until Ginger spooked. A bear was just across us. It came off from its 4 feet and it growled. The suspense of waiting what will happen next. The bear began to chase us. We instantly ran. Ginger was absolutely frightened. She kept looking back and spooking. She was so frightened we crashed into the log and we ended up going flying, which led to us being closer to the bear. Without even thinking, I just ran for my life, and again I slipped. The The bear then ran in front of me and I instantly didn't know what to do. I ran the other direction, hoping that I would make it. I knew the lodge wasn't too far away, so I thought I could make it. I finally found my way back to the lodge, absolutely shaken. They heard me screaming help and they all ran out. Luckily there was a lot of people coming to comfort me and making sure I was okay. I know it might have looked very selfish for me to just run without Ginger, but honestly I didn't know what to do at that moment. There were 6 people on horses making sure that they find Ginger and find the bear. Patiently waiting for Ginger to return, it was absolutely nerve-wracking. I phoned my sister to let her know what happened and she just told me to be calm, they will find her, so I took her word. After waiting for so long, they told me they finally found her. I instantly cried and I hugged her so many times. She is honestly my world, and it really proves how much I do really love her. I took her back to the lodge and they said that you don't have to continue the trail ride, and I definitely didn't. After that, I was very traumatised. The guards took me home as I was so on edge and I didn't know what to expect. I finally made it to my ranch and I started to feel a little bit better, but I was still traumatised of what happened. I got Ginger on the lead and I took her into her stables, untacked her and let her rest. I really hope this doesn't affect her in training and also going on other hacks like that, because I want her to be able to feel comfortable and not stressed. Anyway guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Psych, you thought it was going to end there? No. Well, the video is over. I just wanted to do a quick thing. I would like to give a shout out to this person here. I just want to give this person a shout out because she has been there for the whole time I've been on YouTube. She was one of my first ever subscribers and she always comments laughing emojis and just very nice positive comments on my YouTube channel. So I just want to say thank you so much for supporting me and my channel. Anyway guys, if you did like this video, please let me know down in the comments. I will be making more in the future. So yeah, bye guys.